Good evening or welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. Tonight we are going for one of the new beers from the Tesco range. You know what it is because you've clicked on the title. It's another Brewdog beer. It is this one. It is, let's get it around so you can see it, Hazy Jane. Now, Hazy Jane is a 7.2% NEIPA. And what does it say? It says, an all-out New England patriot of a beer. Brace yourself for a full tilt fruit hit. Pineapple, mango, stone fruit and a hint of lime. Head for the state line. Brewed with oats and wheat and left unfiltered for a smoother ride. Full for the East Coast crush. Hazy Jane. Clouded clarity for the IPA generation. And there you have it. That is exactly what it says. We have a best before date of 18th of March 2020, so it's only a couple of weeks old. This a couple of weeks, no, 3 weeks old. This particular bottle, it's 330ml, and is currently in Tesco at I think £2.50 a bottle, which isn't too bad really, up front given what I've heard. So let's crack her open and see what we think. So the pour is slightly hazy. It's just in case we've got anything in the bottom. We want the bits in the bottom. And there we have it. A hazy, almost pineapple, well it's pineapple juice looking, isn't it really? About a finger's worth of white head, reasonably tight bubbles. It's a good looking beer, that. It's good looking. And as for the aromas, oh yeah, that is fruity. That does smell mango, pineapple, bit of peach and nectarine, those kind of stone fruits. There's a real sweet mango there. That's lovely. That smells as fruity as many of the fruitiest beers I've ever smelled, and indeed had the pleasure of tasting. As for the taste, oh yeah, now on that first sip alone, this is quite clearly the best Brewdog beer I've ever tasted. Hoppy, not overly hoppy mind, I would like a bit more, but in terms of the fruity flavours, with that balanced hop, really good, very, very good. Worth every penny of the £2.50, in my humble opinion. Yeah, it's not as fruity as it smells, but it delivers. You know, it delivers on those promises of pineapple, mango, stone fruit. There's no stoats in this. It's a vegan beer. Stone fruit and a hint of lime. I can see what they're saying with a hint of lime. There's no mention of lime. There's no mention of any fruit, so it's not pulped or anything like that. This is purely from the hops, and there's no mention of the particular hops in this beer. But what I do know is they're very, very tasty, whichever they are. I'll have to have a little look on their site in a minute. So it's quite light on the body, ever so slightly bitter on the finish. It's a tasty beer, very tasty beer, that. Yeah, like I say, best Brewdog beer I've had. So, let's go for a score after another big sip. That wasn't a big sip, I lied. Anyway, Hazy Jane NEIPA from Brewdog. Would I buy it again? Of course I would. I've just said it's the best tasting Brewdog beer that I've ever had, and it's very, very good. I would actually rush out and buy this again, particularly for the money. I would say, if I was being critical about anything, I'd maybe like a little bit more hop. It's very balanced. The fruit flavours are there, there's a bitterness on the end. Just a little bit more hop forward would be nice, but then again, is it really going to stick to the NEIPA vibe if you do that? When it's brewed with oats and wheat, I'd maybe like a little bit more body from it, but that's just being picky, you know, because the flavour is really what it's about. And the flavour's great, it really is. Like I say, all those fruits are obvious. The pineapple, mango and the stone fruit type flavours are there. The lime is less obvious, it's kind of a background note, quite muted really. It works, don't get me wrong, but it is muted in my particular palate. So, yes, I'd rush out and buy it again. Yes, I would absolutely buy it again. What would I give it overall though? Well, I would be very tempted to give Hazy Jane the highest Brewdog score I've had so far, and I would be lying if I said it was worth less than 4 3/4, because when you consider you're paying £2.50 for a beer of this quality, and it's available in Tesco's near you, and Brewdog bars probably, it's great. It's great news for the craft beer lover that they can just walk into their local Tesco, bigger ones probably, of which there are 2 near me. I'm lucky in that sense, and I can pick it up, providing they got stock on the shelf. It's great. This is great news. And Domo, the chief beer buyer for Tesco, who frequents a couple of the forums and he's on Instagram, you've done a great job getting these beers in. It's a cracking addition to the range, and you should be commended for it. You deserve a bonus, my man. So yeah, definitely get a bonus for that from me if it was up to me. So yeah, Brewdog Hazy Jane, cracking beer. So much so I'm going to have another sip right now. Before I say, ladies and gents, boys and girls, thank you for watching. This has been the Brewdog Hazy Jane New England IPA. I've been Nick, and I love every single one of your likes, subscriptions and comments, so leave them down below. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again soon.